Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Alaikum salam warahmatullah.
Finish it.
Barakatuh.
Why are you stopped in the corner?
Because the rule is, if the person greets you with
Halfway.
one, you can also greet with one, or you greet a bit better. If the person greets you with two, you can do two, or you do three. So just that I should not do less, but I can do the way you have done, or do a bit better.
Igwe. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good night. Osivyote sep. Jebaleko. Where did you get all this?
Where would I get all this? I am in Nigeria, Uganda. After I have spent 10 years and 13 days in Uganda.
10 years?
13 days. Today is 14.
Yes.
So I came here on the 1st of October.
Now, you're Ugandan Nigerian.
Yes.
I know Mchala Wana.
Hey, you wait. You wait. Let me become the MP. When I become the MP of Makinde, or eventually become the speaker, but I will not be poisoned. So,
do you want to tell me for us if you become an MP, they poison you? Eh?
There are precedents.
It's applicable.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that is why I said that I will not. So, with the intention of making my contribution.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
So once you become an MP, go for no Mcha, you get a wife here.
That one is not a problem.
What's the problem?
The thing is, I have 4 chambers, meaning that I can have 4 wives. So each one of them will have my heart.
Is it which policy is that?
No, it's just a narration.
A narration.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I thought I'm going to welcome you to Uganda, but now it seems you want to welcome me to Uganda. After spending 10 years and 14 days.
And good enough, I have exploited Masaka. Masaka is a place where I come almost every 2 weeks because I have my students in the referral hospital there. So I always come there to teach them. So I know most of Masaka.
What's that we'll never forget Masaka? Under guesses summer school.
The always timely message of the breakfast is ready.
Timely message?
Yes, of the break time is ready. And before you even think about it, it is already time for pre-lunch, the tea break.
Yeah.
And then when you feel your stomach is gradually coming down, you say it's time for lunch. And then as you are trying to doze, it is time for post-lunch. So you just imagine the round the clock of ensuring that your stomach is at the equilibrium.
That's what we call summer school.
Yeah, it is really summer school. Unfortunately, I have not experienced such anywhere except here. So it is something that has given me an opportunity to say, can you please extend it for 1 week? The other thing that I also gain from the organization is that I am also planning to organize clinical trial in December, which is being co-sponsored by Comstech in Pakistan. So I am the coordinator, and I have seen so many things that I'm going to implement, especially the food aspect.
Are we invited?
Of course, it's good good enough. We have the platform now. I'm going to send the invitation to them for the people to fill the form.
And we come. Now, by the way, we are just talking here left and right and center. I don't even know your name.
My name is Suleiman.
From where?
Abdulwahid Ademala. I'm from Lagos State, the economic center of Nigeria.
Okay.
From the southern parts.
I went from Nigeria to Uganda to attend classes.
So I am from Kampala, but precisely I'm from Kabalagala, a city that never sleeps.
A city that
never sleeps. You don't go to sleep. If you wake up at 2 a.m., if you are hungry, you get freshly prepared food. There's no
Ego soup.
Anything you want is in
Kabalaga. What advice are you encouraging the management and the summer school to improve or to minus?
Yes, one thing that the other people have said, one thing I think we should do or that can be done is that if there is fund, because one thing I have realized in life is that it is not enough to be a leader. It is not enough to be a teacher. But then if you have taught or as a leader, the first thing you must think about is successor. So as a teacher or as someone that has passed across the knowledge, then you must ensure that that knowledge is put to use. If there is grant, no matter how little it is, the summer school can say that for the 50 participants, whether together or individually, people should submit a proposal, and that proposal is funded, whether even with $2,000. But the thing is, the encouragement for people to apply for grants to fund what you have been taught. So people will be forced to sit down either collectively or individually, develop a proposal using what you have taught. Is it the R? Is it the survey methodology? What you have taught you, we want to see it in the paper. So if you know that summer school has $5,000 for me to carry out on what I have been taught, then I'll write a proposal. So the committee of summer school sit down and pick the best of the proposals, whether 2 or 3 depending on the amount they have and the amount they want to give out. So if it is $20 they want to give out and they say it's 5,000, so that means they are picking the best for, and then they allow them to go. And then so you know that at least we have 4 publications from what we have taught, and then this is peer review.
And I don't think we can do that amid the stuff the school has ended. Then we can as well do, since we are in touch with different people. Still we do it, we present it to these people amidst the classes. Physically we may not be available.
You don't have
so
to
guys
be
from Nigeria, people from Kenya, and then we sit online and we post that.
Yes.
Do you think it's possible it can work? You can see publish it.
Yes, it can. That's what I said. After the end of the program, they can send that call for the participants. Whosoever has interest, let them sit down, develop a proposal, send it to a particular mail. Then the committee decide, and then a time frame is given. It can be for 2 weeks, it can be for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, depending on the proposal. And then you carry it out, and then you give the feedback, and then that is also because the amount should also include publication for it.
And that will be the end of the day.
So another thing that I've also seen that the Mutesa Royal University is a place to always come. The environment is serene. The people are highly accommodating.
Okay. So you appreciate whatever summer school has done for you.
100%.
The knowledge you've earned, how it's going to contribute to Nigeria's development?
Yeah. The truth is, maybe because some of my students, I have Nigerian students as some of my students, I have from Kenya, from Somalia, from Malawi. So one thing I have decided, because presently I have 8 students that I'm supervising, and I want to ensure that those people are going to use what I have taught. So that is the other way of passing it across. So that is what I intend, that my students are also going to be taught how to use R for their research.
Okay. So R, you've gained much from R.
So much.
What's your compliment among the lecturers been teaching us? Yeah?
They are just on point.
They are just on point.
Yeah, they are just on point. And as a teacher, I always want to learn from other teachers. There are style of teaching that you possess, somebody do not have, or somebody has, you don't have it. So I know how to steal good things from people, and I think I have done that.
Okay.
So
that's great. Just the mere point on which is very important. I understand in Nigeria, you're going to for elections.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis Ugandan elections, because you've been here for 10 years.
Yeah.
What's your comparison?
There is no basis for comparison in the sense that this particular election that is coming, it is a level program because those people that are contesting, they are not people that either they are incumbent or not. And another thing that I've also seen is that there is high level of independence in Nigerian election.
Other than Uganda?
Yes, high level. Even the institution that is being funded by government to a large extent are made independent, so that even the person that have given you money to fund that election may not eventually win.
Sure.
And then we have seen it. Our former president before this, Jonathan, contested in an election. He signed to the electoral commission, but he didn't win that election.
Now Muhammad Buhari came in and he took it over. Is he coming back this time?
No. The constitution specifically said for 2 terms, and that is it. It cannot do it.
So you respect your constitution?
There was a president that made an attempt. That was Olusegun
Obasanjo.
But then you all saw what happened. We are all going to die together. Is it that we live together or we die together?
One of the two.
One of the two. So which we saw. So he has to abandon it.
What's that you admire from Uganda?
There is one thing that I gain most in Uganda is patience.
Patience.
Yeah, Ugandans
are patient.
Are very, very patient, and I think I learned that. The last time I went to Nigeria, I had issues driving because we are used to jumping up and down. Like, are you sure you have a driver's license? Because they cannot imagine you are driving like this, but I am used to it because I came from Uganda. So if you like it, you can rush. So that is there. We have a slogan we normally call Ugandans, slow but sure. So
Ugandans, we are slow but sure.
But sure that at least you will get that thing, but you just have it.
Is it the way you're judging us, you man?
Slow but sure. So if you are here in a hurry, you are not ready. So that is there. And Uganda are also accommodating. Another thing that I also learned in Uganda is that there is this level of opportunities. To be sincere, there are a lot of opportunities in Uganda. For instance, how many masters I have had in Uganda? 3. Masters in public health, masters in law, which I'm doing presently, and I also have masters in Islamic banking and finance. It may be very, very difficult for you to get all those things in Nigeria. No, not that they're not there. But you may not be able to work your way through because of the work you are doing. So there is flexibility in Uganda.
So Ugandans are very flexible?
Yes, they are very flexible. You can imagine.
But they are not slow. They were just flexible.
Yes, maybe that should have been the right word, that they are flexible. Yes. Because I teach in the morning and I go to class in the afternoon when I was doing my bachelor in law. Yeah. So it is not likely to be purposeful. In the same university, you will not graduate.
But the flexibility of Ugandans made you achieve that.
Yes, made me to achieve that.
Okay.
And there are ladies too are also accommodating.
Yeah?
The Ugandan ladies are also accommodating. Very, very.
We shall continue from.
Very, very, and that's the truth. If they don't like you, they say I don't like you.
So they are on point.
So if they like you, say for you I like you, irrespective. But Nigerian ladies, even when you are the worst to them, they will say,
you are the best.
You are the best. When you go, say you need that one.
When you go, they say, very stupid, very idiot.
So they're very frank.
That's great. Thank you so much. Very, 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 very. Where about the new civil? You're learning to be slow now.
Yes.
Because you're here.
Slow but sure.
Okay, alright, a very good afternoon, all guys. Wherever you come from, especially man from Zimbabwe.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine.
How do you feel Uganda?
Nice place, nice people. I really enjoyed
Really enjoy it.
the visit. Yes.
You feel you're missing something if you go back to Zimbabwe?
Yeah, a lot of friends, especially the Ugandans, the Germans, Tanzanians, Kenyans, even
Nigeria.
Nigeria. I'll miss all of them.
Really?
Sure.
What's that you think if you go that you... Okay, what has it interested you to be in Uganda for these classes?
I am a senior lecturer by profession, and what this summer school offered was quite important, especially considering that I also supervise students who are doing PhD, and this experience in survey design, cross-cultural research, data management, introduction to R. Those are the tools that are needed for somebody supervising PhD students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it been interesting for you?
It has been quite interesting. Actually, more of interesting, but an eye-opener. Something that I didn't even expect. That I thought I knew something.
But you ended up discovering that you did something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ended up discovering that I had lots of gaps.
Okay.
And those were closed by the trainers.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Because basically wanted to know your feedback on how everything has been, and if your recommendation that everything has been very nice. It's quite very nice. What that you think we can improve on?
My thinking is the distribution of time between theory and practice.
It's quite less.
Yeah,
you want us to add more time?
Yeah, I think there was more of theory than in practice. Some of the tasks that we could have done were consumed. In fact, time was consumed during theory.
Okay.
So I think there should be
more time on
more time on practical. And then also, I also feel that registration meant that you were entitled to material for that course which you registered. But I also think that despite that I didn't register for that other course, we still should get the course material.
Okay.
I didn't go through intro to R, but I think
you'll get the info.
The info as
That's
well.
great. Thank you very much for your time on this particular show. How do you greet in Zimbabwe?
Moroi.
Moroi means what?
Yeah.
How are you?
How are you? Yes, that's the general term.
Moroi.
Yeah, Moroi.
And how do I respond?
Or Makadi.
Or Makadi.
Moroi ndiripo hangu.
Man,
yeah.
those things are too much for me.
Exactly.
Moroi matinganda gabako.
That's the same in Uganda.
Sivyota sevo.
No, I won't understand the Triwanu. We are here.
We are here. So you say just in the 30 seconds, people from Zimbabwe, you tell them you've been here, you've enjoyed the summer school and things have been very successful for you. How do you say it? It's other than us who have to fly back, go back to US, go to Uganda. It's quite hard. Say hi to them in Zimbabwean language.
Okay, Makadi yenyu hama dzangu ku Zimbabwe. Ini kunofadza, ndakaona zvakawanda, ndakadzidza zvakawanda. Ndinotendai nerubatsiro rwamakandipa kuti ndisvike kuno. Yeah.
Just like that.
Exactly.
I thought you were just singing. I was almost start feeling the song when you're speaking. As if. Thank you very much, Mr.
Silas Mangwende.
away from Mnangagwa.
Yeah, exactly.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, but no, I like that name. Actually, you also facilitated my coming.
Oh,
yeah.
Shao Mnangagwa, thank you so much, the former president of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for supporting this.
The current president, yeah, president.
Tell them I'm coming.
Okay.
And everything will take place.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
thank you very much.